Jeffrey Boone looking to help his team get back on track. Can they snap their losing streak today? It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Now in for the Braves, Carlos Correa. Acuna runs. There's a ball.
That's down.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead somehow, create a little bit more time, or maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Boone in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Ground ball right side. Over to Correa for one. To first. Double play. Nicely done. Runner at second. Two down.
The catcher, number 13, Jeffrey Boone.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there. And a foul ball. The other way. And foul ball. Man at second. In the dirt.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
To first, that ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Boom, locks in. You could feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boog. The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. Here's the throw. But it's offline. He will score. And it's 4-0.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game. So a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And up next for the Giants, Sal Frelick.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And they're all loaded up.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. Ground ball up the middle, flips it, there's one, and a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Willie Adames stands in. And ball four to aboard. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
And that is that. Boom. Stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. One away. Man at first. Now Correa up to hit. And the 0-2. In the dirt, blocked. Boom. Did a good job in the win.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Top half of the third inning. Now it's the Giants catcher, Jeffrey Boone. Foul ball there. Boone with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. Sal Frelick, the next to hit. Got him looking. And there's one down.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. His 18th home run of the season, and we're level. It's 2-2.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Man at first, one away.
The catcher, number 13, Jeffrey Boone.
And he hits a ground ball right side, but it kicks foul. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground right side, and it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's going to be Sal Frelick.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
On the ground. On to second. They get one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Up next to the Giants, the catcher, number 13, Jeffrey Boone.
Fly ball to right. And that'll do it. Giants go down quietly and can't. First and second, 2 outs. Nacho Alvarez Jr. next up for the Braves. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. And he's out.
He's out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, this is what you've got to do. You've got to try to score on the 2-out hit to the outfield, but outstanding execution on the relay home. Had to be almost perfect to make it close, and that's exactly what it was. Inning over.
So digging in, Jeffrey Boone.
The catcher, number 13, Jeffrey Boone.
Ball. The Braves up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Pitch misses. Ball 2. Soft contact in the air. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Up next to the Giants.
Boom. It's an okay game in the loss.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the Giants catcher, Jeffrey Boone.
Number 13, Jeffrey Boone.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
That's the ball.
Here's a high chopper. Alvarez throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Jeffrey Boone.
This one in the air, center field. Harris takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So runner at second, 2 down. Base hit, center field. Davidson around 3rd. He's in there. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Boom. Up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And now it's even up. On a bounce right side, Davidson. And he takes it himself for the out.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. Boom. With a forgettable showing in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Jeffrey Boone with another opportunity to put his skills on display for scouts and fans alike. This kid has future star written all over him. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Adele has a beat on it. One down. Boom. Steps in. Pitcher's been gliding through this lineup, barely breaking a sweat.
Yeah, it's time to put the brakes on that cruise control. Just have to stay patient, wait for a pitch in the zone, and drive it.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
That's off the mark. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that's in there at the knees. This one smoked on its way out of here. All muscle to center field, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Up next to the Giants, the designated hitter, Jeffrey Boone.
That's the ball.
The Cubbies trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. This one in the air center field. And that's the 3rd out. Boone did well despite the loss. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
Jeffrey Boone, a rising star, continues his professional journey again today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Here's Alex Bregman.
Leading off this afternoon, the third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
And that's in for a strike. Bregman working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
That one close, ruled the ball. Ball 2. And a big swing and a miss. This one in the air right field. Fair ball. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Chapman over to first in time. One pitch and one out. So digging in, Michael Busch. Homered last night, added another hit as well. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Right side, Fitzgerald. Here's the tag, and he's out. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. That one finds the zone, and a count 1-1.
Ball, that's down.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Scoreless after 1. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Joe Adell.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Boom. 6'1" righty, 210 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2025.
That's a ball.
Stays alive. Got it. And one gone.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him.
That's a
ball. And he got the out.
Josh Lowe in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Here, what?
No score here in the second. On the ground to third. Oh, he gloves it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting 7, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Wow, Singy, he showed off great reaction time and arm strength on that play. We need to take another look at it.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. I mean, the StatCast numbers are absolutely impressive, but that's one of those plays I appreciate more with the naked eye. The reflexes, top notch, and this guy's a magician with the glove.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Kelly with some impressive production lately. 2 down, nobody on.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Did he go?
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. The 2-1. Next offering misses down and away. Draws the walk there.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now.
Ball.
Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The 1-2. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. We played 2 full. No score. One down. And now the DH, Jeffrey Boone, went deep in the ball game last night. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Top of the third, no score.
No, that's out.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Check your outfielders now, see where they're at.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Willie Adames stands in. Payoff pitch. In the air, right. He makes the grab, and there's two away. Two outs, runner at first. Sal Frelick, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Matt Chapman. And the 0-2. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. To third.
Come on, slide.
Fires over to first. And that is the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at the friendly confines. Stepping in, Ernie Clement. Right through there for a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
Chop to third. But it kicks foul. Clement gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one finds the zone. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now at the plate, Seiya Suzuki. He's 0 for 1.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Runners in the corners here. 1 away. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
What a stop. The feed for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Two on, two
Up next to
outs.
the Giants, the designated hitter, Jeffrey Boone.
Fouls away the first offering.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
2 on, 2 outs. High fly ball lifted into air right field. And that's the third out. Bottom of the fourth, so now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Pete Crow Armstrong.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Adele in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. There's the strike at the knees. Swing and a miss at a slider. Popped up. Chapman settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Low. The next to hit takes ball one. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Throws to first.
He's out of there.
And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Caught him looking for the K. Now he's challenging to call strike.
It's a tough at bat right there. You go up trying to be aggressive, fall behind 0-2 in the count, and then spit on one you think's a ball, only to get rung up. Probably a little too close to take, though.
Yeah, he had it right. StatCast showed that one missing the zone, but not by a lot. Good eye in that spot.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
3-0 down. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Second baseman,
Man at first with one
Ernie.
gone. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate.
Throws to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Giants 2 and the Cubs nothing. Man at first, one away.
Giants, the designated hitter, Jeffrey.
Boom. Went deep in his most recent game. And it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Willie Adames to the plate now at a high leverage spot. In the dirt. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. The Giants trying to break this one open. And we're in the top half of the 6th. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw there.
He beat it.
Safe. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked.
Up next to the Giants.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now here is Sal Frelick. Chopped on the ground. Clement in plenty of time to first, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 88.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Jeffrey Boone, the next Giant to hit. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. And that's going to bang against the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Tag, too late, he scores. It's 3-zip.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So runner at second, 2 down. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Chopped left side. And that chance handled to first. They limit the damage here. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Cubs nothing. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Boom, with a solid 2-way performance in this ball game.
Games like this show that he can add a lot of value to any roster. You never know how he's going to impact a game, but it's always fun to watch him out there.
Boom. Digging in. Big-time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Siggy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boogie's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
fouled off. He was late.
That's the ball. Outside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And there's ball four.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
One down. Here's the second baseman. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. That's a hit. The throw to second. That holds the runner at second base.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Sal Frelick, the next Giant to hit. Two on, one out. That's to third. Fair ball. Runner around third. Can't glove it cleanly. He will score, and they take the lead. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Up next to the Giants, the designated hitter, Jeffrey Boone.
That one fouled off. That's to third. Throw to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
The designated hitter, Jeffrey Boone.
Out to short. In time to Bush. That's the inning. Giants are down 1. And your final score here today, 2-1. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Jeffrey Boone, the star of the show, getting ready to showcase his skills on the diamond. It's the Houston Astros taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming at you right after the break. First and second, one out. Joey Loperfido up next for the Astros. Runners at first and second with one gone here in game one of this three-game set. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. The throw home. And he's out easily. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now.
2 outs, runner on first. Jeffrey Boone will hit next. Boone hitting ninth in today's lineup, and he was a third-round pick back in 2025. Out towards left center. Thomas settles under it, and that's the inning.
Up next for the Giants, the catcher, number 13, Jeffrey Boone.
In the air, left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one.
Long. Goes to second for one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. One down. And next to hit for Houston, Yainer Diaz. Altuve runs. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. So, runner at second, 2 down. Yordan Alvarez, the next to hit. Man on second, 2 down. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Altuve up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Boom. With a less than great game in this one.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
So next up for Houston, Yainer Diaz. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. So 2 down, and digging in for San Francisco, Jeffrey Boone. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Ramon Urias getting ready to hit. The 0-2. On the ground to third. Play made. That ends the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Cam Smith now at the plate.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Trying to bunt his way on. Gets it to first. Close play against the speedy runner.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Brett Weinberg. Up next for the Giants, the catcher, number 13, Jeffrey Boone.
Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1.
That's the ball.
This one in the air center field. And that's the third out. Ryland Thomas digs in now.
The left fielder, number 31, Ryland Thomas.
That one kicks away from the catcher. Throws to second. Not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taken away the double play opportunity.
Boom. Steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here. All these Giants just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one ripped. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The throw into second, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Ramon Urias, the next Giant to hit. Tying run at the plate. Out towards right center field. And there's one down. Stuart Fairchild will hit next. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. The tying run at the plate. This one in the air center field. Loperfido settles underneath it, and there's 2 away. Willie Adames stands in. Popped in the air, left field, and that is that. Runner at third, nobody out. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. On the ground right side. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time. So they get the out, but a run does score.
See how he knocked that down and it got away from him a little bit, but he doesn't panic. Picks up the ball, probably a little bit more time as he sees the runner, but a good throw to complete the play over to first.
Boom. Stepping in, a base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Dubon under it. And there's one down. Sloan with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
So runner at second, 2 down. Boom, getting ready to hit.
Boom.
On the ground, right side. Long. Handles, throws to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 9 batters hit.
Up next for the Giants, the designated hitter, Jeffrey Boone.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The count 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The batter, number 2, shortstop Willie Adames.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Willie Adames, the next to hit. He gets there with the slide, flips it, and very nicely done for the out. Giants leave a couple. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Up next for the Giants, the designated hitter, Jeffrey Boone.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The batter, number 2, shortstop
Willie Adames to the plate now at a high leverage spot.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
And they're all loaded up.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
The right fielder, number 10, Sal.
Now the number 2 hitter, Sal Frelick. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter, or a guy that you could put at the bottom.
They take the force out to escape a bases loaded jam. Boom. Blocks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull. Well, these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
(2-0). Swing and a ball popped up under it. Then there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top.
Boom. Did okay for them in this one.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Jeffrey Boone on the hill for this one, fresh off a stellar string of outings. All eyes are focused on the up-and-coming prospect. Can he keep it going? It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Jeffrey Boone. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Isaac Collins, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And a foul ball. That one in the dirt. Ball 3. A little out front there as he swings through it. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count. Swings and misses. 1 out in the top of the first. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. Boom. Back at it, facing one of the best hitters in the league this year, Singy.
Yeah, you got to dig deep here, Boog. It's a true test, mental and physical. Can't let the moment get too big on you.
In there for strike 1.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Takes it in for the out. 2 away.
Batting third, the catcher, Carter Jensen.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Carter Jensen.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
That's in there. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on.
Oh, 2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Oracle Park. New inning getting started. So the San Francisco Giants are not in a good position about halfway through the season. Not the worst spot to be in, but I imagine they're feeling antsy about their place in the standings.
Yeah, these guys were supposed to be a strong contender for a playoff spot, but they haven't really made that run up the standings just yet. But keep your eyes on them in the second half. There's plenty of firepower on this roster for sure. And if they can turn the corner and get things clicking, rest of the league better watch out.
Chapman tosses to first, 1 out in the second. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
To the right side. throws to first in time. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. That misses.
Ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Giants 3 and the Royals 1. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's the Giants DH, Jeffrey Boone. Tap foul at the plate.
There you go.
And there's a hit.
Find it.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Way to get on base.
The batter, number 2.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Willie Adames, the next to hit. The 1-2. On the ground, right side. Albies. Whip for 1. Over to first, safe. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Foul ball there. That clips a corner. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Ball.
On the ground, right side, Fitzgerald throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Carson Rocafort will hit next.
Carson Rocafort.
And a bunt towards 3rd. And that goes foul.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So the Royals batting order turns over. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins.
Ball.
Just
Outside,
missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
Hey, ha!
This one in the air, center field. Gilbert on his way over, and that is that. Nothing across here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Giants 3 and the Royals 1. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. On to extra innings. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in with an OPS that's been through the roof. Power and patience in one package. An impressive list.
He's doing damage and getting on base. That's rare. The kind of balance every manager wants, and the stats prove his work.
His discipline at the plate makes the power play even bigger, too, Singy.
Yeah, he's a problem top to bottom. OPS can tell you a lot, and in this case, it's spot on. He's a big-time weapon for this offense.
No, that's down. Ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited. You think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
Carter Jensen steps in for the Royals.
Yeah.
The Royals trailing by 2, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Gets under it and pops it up. That's out number 2.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Raley in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. And a good eye there.
Inside. That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jorge Polanco steps in for the Royals. Raley at second with 2 down. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Outside low, and it's 3-0. Michael Garcia in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So 1 left for Kansas City. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Up next for the Giants, the designated hitter, Jeffrey Boone.
Line drive, and there's 2 down. Boom. Back at it, working with a lead.
Yeah, the scoreboard favors him, so can't give this offense a reason to believe, Boog. It's about keeping momentum. Get ahead, stay ahead. Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now.
That's a ball.
In the air, right field. Freeland has a beat on it. One away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That one to first, Eldridge. He'll do it himself, and the first two set down at the top of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Nick Lofton. Just missed.
Ball.
Check swing called strike. And it's 1-1.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. And that is that. KC down in order, and they trail it 4-1.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Giants,
and they make a
number
change to
88,
start the sixth.
Carson.
The new pitcher, number 88.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
That one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
The batter, number 2.
Willie Adames to the plate now at a high leverage spot. Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate.
Hold on. Good job.
He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Sal Freeland, the next Giant to hit.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap.
Hold on. He's coming home. Strike in there. Now they tag him for the out, and wow, either someone missed the sign completely or he just tried to steal home. One down. Next will be the Giants DH, Jeffrey Boone. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. Boone was good on the mound in this one, though the hitting didn't go as well.
Hey, Boone, I want to see how he responds to this game, see how it affects him going forward. Being able to move past a game where not everything goes your way is essential to succeeding in the majors.
Set for the bottom of the third, and now it's the Giants DH, Jeffrey Boone. That missed inside. Ball one. Boone turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Line shot into the gap should score at least one. One run across. Another comes in to score. It's 6-0. Now around second, going for third. And he's got a 2-run triple.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Willie Adames now at the plate. Payoff pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 7-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
For the Giants, the designated hitter, Jeffrey Boone.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Got him swinging.
The batter, number 2.
Boom. Did a good job in the win.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Boom. Digs in now.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And there's a foul ball. Reagans, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Man at second. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 out, man at first. And now the first baseman, Nick Lofton. Trying to move him over here. Throws to first in time.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Up next for the Giants, the catcher, number 13, Jeffrey Boone.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Nice grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Back here in San Francisco, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Jorge Polanco. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it, just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. puts it in the air out towards left center. And there's 2 away. Jeffrey Boone, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Out towards right center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 away. Boone had a game to forget.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.